We nurture, we learn, we celebrate, and nothing stops us. Good morning, one and all. My hearty welcome to our benevolent principal, Mrs. Manideepa Banerjee ma'am. Her academic achievements are the source of motivation for us. Welcome, ma'am. Next, I take pride in welcoming our teaching and non-teaching staff, parents, and my dear vibrant schoolmates. Once again, I extend my hearty welcome to everyone. A leader is one who goes the way and shows the way. Investiture means formal investing of a person with authority, power, right, and dignity. The investiture ceremony is a proud moment for a school, and with the changing times, it's on the virtual platform. It's much more innovative. Despite the widespread of pandemic, the indomitable spirit of young talented leaders of Lala Kailashpat Singhania High School is commemorated by the means of virtual investiture ceremony. It is a proud privilege for me to be host in the investiture ceremony for the session 2020-21 of Lala Kailashpat Singhania High School. It is rightly said that, do not pray for easy lives, pray to be stronger men. It is our custom to begin any function with the lighting of lamp to spread positivity, motivation and happiness. May I request our principal, Mrs. Manideepa Banerjee ma'am, to light the ceremonial lamp. Please ma'am. May I also request Vice Principal Mr. Narendra Tagde sir and Mrs. Anjali Deshmukh ma'am to accompany her. Please sir, please ma'am. I would like to invite Mr. Navneet sir, the in charge of Students' Council election, to agree all of us with the selection criteria and process for the virtual election of Students' Council 2020-21. Please sir.
Continuous improvement is better than delayed perfection. A very warm greeting to everyone. Honorable Principal Ma'am, respected teachers, respected parents and my dear students. Welcome you all on this investiture ceremony. I, Navneet Dole, the in charge of Student Council Election 2020-21, wants to express my views regarding the election process. Before beginning, I would really like to thank our Honorable Principal Ma'am on entrusting this great responsibility and having belief on me. Thank you, ma'am. As you are very well known about this pandemic situation, our school, Lala Kailashpat Singhania, has decided to take the Student Council election by virtual means. It includes several processes. The first process was invitation of the contestant. For this, a Google form was being prepared and the students of class 8, 9 and 11 were being asked to participate or nominate through this Google form. This year, we have excluded standard 10th and 12th, looking for their no disturbances in their academics. Students showed active participation. Almost 90 contestant forms were being filled up by the students for the post of senior head boy, head girl, secondary head boy, head girl, house post, house captain, house vice captain, cultural vice captain, sports vice captain, as well as editor. The next process was selection. In this selection, we had three things. The first one was interview. In this interview, the in charges were being allotted and the students were being given house-wise to the in charges for the interview. The students were being asked the questions regarding the post, and personal questions were also included. The next was the physical test. In this physical test, as per our PE, Mr. Virendra Khante, the students had to prepare a video on some of the physical activities such as the mass drill, parade, the commands given in the parade, they have to perform the parade also, and finally some of the yoga activity. Based on these two, that is the interview and the physical test, the marks were been summed and the student with more score was been selected. In certain circumstances where there was a close marking between 2 or 3 students, we went for the teacher's rating. Through the teacher's rating, the best 2 students were been selected. In this selection, it was been found that for some post only one student, best student or a student having more mark was been found. So for them there was no election. It was decided that they had already won that election or won that post unopposed. For the remaining students, where there were two contestants in the houses, as well as for the head boy, head girl, we had decided to take the election. The next process was the symbol distribution. Through Zoom meeting, the students were being invited and they were asked to take the desired symbol. Next process was regarding the campaigning video. The students were being asked to prepare a 2 minutes campaigning video in which they have to prepare a short speech with their symbols beside them. This video was then given to the classes 6 to 12 so that the students could be knowing which student is contesting and what is her or his symbol. After the campaigning video was been given, the date for election was been decided. On the election day, the students were been given again a Google form through which the student can vote for the desired candidate. In that Google form, the students with their name as well as their post and symbol was been enlisted. The voting time was been decided. With the help of the mother teachers, the students have voted within the desired time and the links were then been closed. The voting committee had played a very important role. In some cases where we had found some dummy votings, that dummy voting was been excluded and the final voting was being made for each candidate. According to the number of votes, the students were being elected who had got the most votes. According to the calculation, about 54% voting was being done. After voting, the next process was the investiture. Investiture ceremony was as per principal ma'am guideline. The students were being asked to prepare a video based on their decoration with the help of the parents, a video on school song, a video on oath taking. The students have prepared the video which was then forwarded to me, and then I had forwarded it to our counsellor who has been entitled the work of compiling and editing the video. I want to thank counsellor. I would also like to thank all the in charges, all the mother teachers of class 6 to 12 for their cooperation. The voting committee especially, they have really worked hard for this thing. So all of you, a very good thank you from my side. Finally, the investiture ceremony video would be given to you, and you would see all that things. At last, I would like to congratulate all the 32 council members and best of luck for the session. If it begins, then you have to do your duties. You have to be very prompt and sincere in your efforts. I expect that whatever responsibilities are given to you, you will carry it with utter sincerity and truthfulness. So, best of luck to all 32 council members. Thank you.
Sir? Thank you, sir. Parents are first teachers, and home is child's first classroom. And during this pandemic situation of COVID, our students are at their homes. Keeping in mind to maintain social distancing, our school has planned to decorate the elected cum selected members of the Students' Council by their first teacher, that is, their parents. I request the parents to decorate their child with a badge and a sash. Here, I would like to call Master Navneet Geetkar, Senior Head Boy, Session 2019-20, to share his experience with the newly elected council members.
Life is the one which runs fast, so enjoy it to the fullest. A very warm greetings to all. When I was asked to give a message as the head boy of year 2019-20, all the memories which were attached in my mind got suddenly poured out, and nostalgia hit me like a tsunami hits a coast. I feel as all the memories are with some dim and some clear as crystal suggest me that school is much more than just about grades and assignments. I remember the conversation with the principal on the day I was elected as the head boy. He appreciated me for my privileged post. I thanked him for the election process. I also thanked my teachers and friends which helped me to inculcate the qualities of the responsible post in me. Being a head boy, my main objective was to enhance my leadership skills which would help me for my future life. I also request my juniors to utilize all the opportunities provided by this institution and become future ready. Being a head boy of this prestigious institution was an icing on the cake for me. Now I would like to hand over this responsibility to our newly elected head boy, Master Aditya Karare.
Thank you, Navneet. Now, I would like to invite Divan, who had good judgment and leadership qualities, Kumari Garima Singh, Senior Head Girl, Session 2019-20, to share her experience with the newly elected council members.
I am Garima Singh. Today I am feeling honored and grateful at the same time that I have got a chance to share my memorable experience of being head girl of Lala Singhania High School for session 2019-20. It has to be said that putting what I want to say today has proved to be one of the hardest things I have had to do. It is so difficult to sum up what have been rather roller coaster of a journey for us all at Singhania School. Whether you started at very beginning in the year 7, whether you joined us later, or whether you are a lifer undoubtedly, this year group is a family. To try talk about all the things that we have been through done and achieve together is a tough task. 1 year back, when I got selected by the teachers as a nominee for head girl, I overcame my insecurities. But when I got selected by the students through their valuable vote as the head girl, I defeated my defendants completely. Although it was difficult at the times to balance everyday life with the responsibilities of the position, overall, the experience helped me learn a lot about myself and my leadership style. Thank you everyone for entrusting me. It was indeed a responsibility to meet your expectations, but I felt more than it was a great opportunity for me to enhance my personality. I learned to handle my studies along with these co-curricular activities. I got to know that I have potential of being a good leader, and what a fortunate luck we have that Corona too came after the complete completion of school journey. Now I am glad to hand over my responsibility to the newly elected Senior Head Girl of the Student Council 2020-21. My best wishes to all the council members of 2020-21 to owe their responsibilities and keep the fame of Lala Kailashpat Singhania High School. Thank you.
Thank you, Garima. I would like to invite Master Yash Tagde, Secondary Head Boy, Session 2019-20, to share his experience with the newly elected council members.
Hello everyone, I Yash Tagde, Late Secondary Section Head Boy of Lala Kailashpat Singhania School. I hope all of you are safe and secure at your home during this COVID-19 pandemic. I am here to express my experience of being a secondary section head boy. To be honest, it was the most memorable time of my life and much like a roller coaster ride. Not everyone gets the opportunity of being a head boy. I am blessed to have this opportunity so that I could pick a new me out in this time span of 1 year. For that, I thank my teachers, my colleagues and all the students who voted for me to hold the position of the secondary section head boy. And now it's my pleasure to hand over my position to Master Dhruv Rokde.
Thank you, Yash. Here comes Kumari Prachi Sonkur, Secondary Head Girl, Session 2019-20, to share her experience with the newly elected council members.
A leader is a one who knows the way, goes the way and shows the way. Hello everyone, I Prachi Sonkur, late secondary section head girl of Kailashpat Singhania High School. I am here to share my experience of being a secondary head girl of session 2019 and 20. Getting elected as a secondary head girl is itself a victory for me. I had a proud win when I was appointed as a secondary head girl. The appointment gave me an opportunity to develop my leadership and the communication skills while acting as an interface between the administration and the students. Working as a head girl is much harder than becoming a head girl because time comes when you get hates on your back and when you get scolding and roughness of the people. And to face all these ups and downs by making yourself calm is what I learned from this post. This post really thrills me and gives me a nice grin on my face. I heartily thank to all our teacher staff and the students who supported me in my 1 year journey of my leadership. Now, I would like to hand over the post to the newly elected secondary section head girl, Riya Jaiswal, by saying few lines to her and all the leaders that, so my friend, recognize the leader within you and work with full enthusiasm and exuberance to achieve your goal. Because leadership is nothing but the capacity to transform your vision into the reality. Thank you. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay motivated.
Thank you, Prachi. the much anticipated, prestigious oath taking ceremony performed by the prefects virtually. I request our principal, Mrs. Manideepa Banerjee ma'am, to administer the oath. Please, ma'am.
I, Aditya Karare,
Gracie Singh,
ध्रुव रोकडे,
रिया जायसवाल,
रुबल ढोके,
हेमल सोनवंशी,
सौरभ अडल,
प्रियांशी निर्मलकर,
नयन वानखेड़े,
हिमानी ब्रह्मे,
कृतिका खोसे,
सात्विक शुक्ला, मनोज तोमर,
साहिल गौतम,
सौम्या शुक्ला,
कोमल पवार,
आराध्य दुबे,
सृष्टी राजूरकर,
नेझरा बोकडे,
प्रज्वल कालबांडे,
शांतनु नावे,
प्रीत महाले,
वंशिका धारपुरे,
प्रांचल सोनी,
रोहित कडबे,
आशुतोष शर्मा,
श्रेया कामडे,
प्रणय बर्डे,
विशाखा पटले, मनाली परिहार,
भावनी उइके,
सैयद अनस अली,
do solemnly affirm that I will diligently execute the duties of the office of Senior Section Head Boy of the school,
Senior Section Head Girl of the school,
सेकेंडरी सेक्शन हेड बॉय ऑफ द स्कूल,
सेकेंडरी सेक्शन हेड गर्ल ऑफ द स्कूल,
हाउस कैप्टन ऑफ फील्ड मार्शल करियप्पा हाउस,
हाउस वाइस कैप्टन ऑफ फील्ड मार्शल करियप्पा हाउस,
स्पोर्ट्स कैप्टन ऑफ फील्ड मार्शल करियप्पा हाउस,
स्पोर्ट्स वाइस कैप्टन ऑफ फील्ड मार्शल करियप्पा हाउस,
कल्चरल कैप्टन ऑफ फील्ड मार्शल करियप्पा हाउस,
कल्चरल वाइस कैप्टन ऑफ फील्ड मार्शल करियप्पा हाउस,
एडिटर ऑफ फील्ड मार्शल करियप्पा हाउस,
House Captain of Sir C.V. Raman House, House Vice Captain of Sir C.V. Raman House,
स्पोर्ट्स कैप्टन ऑफ सर सीवी रमन हाउस,
Sports Vice Captain of Sir C.V. Raman House,
कल्चरल कैप्टन ऑफ सर सीवी रमन हाउस,
Cultural Vice Captain of Sir C.V. Raman House,
एडिटर ऑफ सर सीवी रमन हाउस, हाउस कैप्टन ऑफ नोबल लॉरेट रविंद्रनाथ टैगोर हाउस,
हाउस वाइस कैप्टन ऑफ नोबल लॉरेट रविंद्रनाथ टैगोर हाउस,
I am Sports Captain of Nobel Laureate Rabindranath Tagore House,
स्पोर्ट्स वाइस कैप्टन ऑफ नोबल लॉरेट रविंद्रनाथ टैगोर हाउस,
कल्चरल कैप्टन ऑफ नोबल लॉरेट रविंद्रनाथ टैगोर हाउस,
कल्चरल वाइस कैप्टन ऑफ नोबल लॉरेट रविंद्रनाथ टैगोर हाउस,
editor from Nobel laureate Rabindranath Tagore House,
हाउस कैप्टन ऑफ स्वामी विवेकानंद हाउस,
हाउस वाइस कैप्टन ऑफ स्वामी विवेकानंद हाउस,
स्पोर्ट्स कैप्टन ऑफ स्वामी विवेकानंद हाउस,
स्पोर्ट्स वाइस कैप्टन ऑफ स्वामी विवेकानंद हाउस, कल्चरल कैप्टन ऑफ स्वामी विवेकानंद हाउस, कल्चरल वाइस कैप्टन ऑफ स्वामी विवेकानंद हाउस, एडिटर ऑफ स्वामी विवेकानंद हाउस,
and will do the best of my abilities, uphold, promote, and support the ideas, activities, and constitution of the Student Council of Lala Kailashpat Singhania School. I will serve as a positive role model, leader, and voice for the students and staff. With these thoughts in mind, I shall set as my final goal the betterment of Lala Kailashpat Singhania School.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, I request all of you to raise to pay respect to our school song. Our young leaders have taken up this opportunity to do small things in a great way from today. Now, I request Master Aditya Karare, Senior Head Boy of Students' Council of Lala Kailashpat Singhania High School for the session 2020-21 to pronounce his commitment.
A warm greetings to all. I am Aditya Karare, the Senior Section Head Boy of the school for session 2020-21. I may fall short of words to express my emotions and gratitude for the opportunity which I get to be the head boy of the school. I express my sincere thanks to our principal ma'am and teachers who inculcated such capabilities in me that I felt confident to be the head boy of a prestigious school. A team is like a tool set. Not one tool can do all the jobs,
but together it can. So let's join our hands together to work with the team spirit for the day-to-day functioning of our school. According to me, there are 4 D's for success: desire, discipline, determination and direction. And we, being the Lalans, did not need to worry about getting the right direction. I would also like to share some life rules which I follow and also wish that my juniors to follow them. They are: in your life, try everything so that later on you should not regret that I could have done that. Life runs very fast, so enjoy it the fullest. And the third one and the most important, you should do always the good things. Remember that, because good deeds give sweet fruits. At last, I just want to say that believe in yourself because you are unique and different. Thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you, Aditya. I would like to invite Kumari Gracie Singh, Senior Head Girl of Students' Council of our school, to pronounce her commitment.
God grant me serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. Good morning everyone. I, Gracie Singh, is standing here to put into words the insuppressible feeling of my heart. After all, I have been chosen as the senior section head girl of this esteemed institution for academic year 2020-21. I was bemused about how to start this speech, and I concluded that starting with the Lord's name would be the most thoughtful decision. I would like to deliver my sincere gratitude to all the teachers and students for believing in me and for having such a great faith on me that I am perfect for this position. I would like to thank everyone for their cooperation, for their never-ending cooperation and friendly attitude. Mother Teresa once said that you can do what I cannot do. I can do what you can do. Together we can do great things. So this year I would like to promise everyone that together we will do many things, because we have many goals to accomplish, both curricular and academic, and I believe that we learn only when we are involved. Now I would like to end up my words by saying that leadership is about action. It is not about position. Let's work hard today and make the dreams of our patron saint and venerable Mother Foundress the reality of tomorrow. Thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you, Gracie. Great people have courage, good vision, humility, and have the ability to plan wisely. Words of such people always guides us in all our endeavors. May I request our principal, Mrs. Manideepa Banerjee ma'am, to address the students. Please, ma'am.
Good morning. On behalf of management and faculty, I extend my hearty welcome to all of you on this auspicious day of investiture ceremony of Lala Kailashpat Singhania High School for the session 2020-21. Today, we are formally investing our newly appointed school council members with power and authority. Our mission is to motivate them who strive for excellence, but at the same time, they should learn how to be compassionate, empathetic, and a responsible member of the society. The process of appointment involved careful consideration, rigorous grooming, and systematic selection of head boy, head girl, junior and senior, sports and house appointees as well. This year, of course, there is little deviation from the normal as we have stepped into new normal situation. This is the first ever virtual investiture ceremony we are hosting in our school. We couldn't and wouldn't let this year go by as a blank year, as we have already identified our school leaders. Dear council members, this is a huge responsibilities and recognition. There will be challenges that you will have to face. There will be expectation that you will have to meet. Always remember, authority comes from responsibilities. Strive to be a good leader through your responsible behavior, your self-discipline, respect elders and your friends, and your commitments. Although this year all the interaction with the students will be virtual, you will be expected to motivate our students to face new normal, shoulder responsibilities to all the cultural and house events. Of course, teachers will be there to guide you at the background. How you balance between your studies and your new responsibilities will prove your leadership qualities. I'm sure you will make a lasting impression in school. We will keep mentoring you in your new role. I congratulate each one of you and wish you a fulfilling experience as a school council member. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your kind and gracious words. May I now request Secondary Head Girl Kumari Riya Jaswal to propose the vote of thanks.
Leaders are not born, but they are created. Every child in a school is making of a leader for tomorrow. Let the world be proud of you because you are born to lead the world. We are indeed glad that we lead us in making for the future. Wishing you all a great morning on behalf of Student Council. A great leader's courage to do things comes from passion, not position. Good morning, Honorable Principal Ma'am, worthy teachers, respected parents, and my dear friends. It's my proud privilege to propose the vote of thanks on behalf of Kailashpat Singhania High School and Student Council batch of year 2020-21 on this significant day. A lot of hard work and efforts of many organizers for the success of a program. A sincere thank to our appreciated Principal Ma'am, Mrs. Mandeepa Banerjee, the principal of this institution, who continues to inspire us to come and perform with zeal and dedication. It is important that we acknowledge the unconditional love and support given to us by our parents, so I would like to extend my sincere thanks to all the parents for their cooperation and helping. I would also like to thank to the admired Khan sir for his immense determination to help us in collecting and compiling our videos and audios together so that we could represent ourselves. I would also like to thank the in-charges, respected Navneet sir and Khanti sir, for their guidelines so that all the council members were well aware of their electing process. Lastly, I would like to thank the last year council members, the senior section head boy, Master Navneet Geetkar, the senior section head girl, Ms. Garima Singh, the secondary section head boy, Master Yash Tagde, and the secondary section head girl, Ms. Prachi Somkuva, for their wonderful speeches to address us with their bright ideas and entrusting us with their responsibilities and tasks. And today is the combination of hard work and efforts, and we know that we can go further with renewed confidence that you all be there to celebrate our victories. I would like to end my vote of thanks with a quote. When we express gratitude, we must not forget that the highest appreciation is not simply utter words, but live by them. We once again thank you all for your direct and indirect support in making this function a grand success.